Hey, how's it going? Hey, there's Timberborn. We're back on a Saturday, hopefully wrapping up our Waterbeavers playthrough, getting that airship tonight. Now, hey Death, how's it going? So, this one's a little strange. I had to start a little bit earlier. Odd story. My wife decided that she was going to go camping this weekend, so her and the two oldest kids decided to go with her. So she's out camping in thunderstorms, and I'm at home with the littlest one, who is asleep at the moment. So there might be a time when I have to get up and step away to see if she's still asleep, make sure everything's okay, or she has a tendency to get up out of bed every once in a while. So, yeah, I might just have to do that here and there, but no matter what, I'm getting to this airship this evening. Life happens, that's right, Death. It's weird coming from Death. But, you know, if anybody knows life, I guess it would be Death. Right? But, like I was saying, tonight we're getting to that airship, and I think my music is still on. Come on, music. Go out. Ah, there we go. Okay, last time I think we got a lot of this in. We got the robots in. Our bots are coming along pretty well. In fact, I think I want to turn on some stuff. Hopefully everybody's been doing all right. Our weather around here has not been that cooperative. We have... How much do I have in the way of scraps before I get going here? Stargate SG-1. That's the one with MacGyver in it, isn't it? Is the game sound really low, or is it all right? I did used to love MacGyver. I don't think I ever watched Stargate, though. Oddly enough, way back when I was in college, I was looking around for internships, and there was a studio near where I was going to college, I guess you could say. And they had the license, I guess you could say, for... no, I don't want that one, but I do want this one. There we go. The license for some kind of Stargate MMO type thing. So I went to try and intern there, but unfortunately, that was one of the weirdest interviews I ever had. I think they scheduled me in at the end of the day, and then they took me in, started the interview, and then forgot that I was there. So it's a bit weird. I'm going to switch you to science points, which... For that, we're going to need some brain-boosting salts and fried rice, it looks like. Are we still making fried rice over here? No, let's make fried rice. Let's also make sure they've got everything they need. They do. I've heard it was good. But it's one of those things that's on my list that I just never get around to. I'm going to change that out for bad mushrooms there to get a whole bunch. Let's see. What do you have? You're doing quartz, but you don't really need quartz. So let's take back the 10 people there. What about over here? What are you guys doing? Saltpeter? No, you seem to be full there. And mountain salt, you're pretty much full there, so... Can't forget about Stargate Atlantis, huh? Was that a spin-off or just like a second series? we gotta build up those science points, that's for sure. Which means I'm gonna turn this back to the regular so that they stop drinking all the other stuff. Continuation. Ah, okay. So kind of a spin-off, but not really. Just a direct inline continuation of it. Interesting. I don't think that one had MacGyver, though. Maybe it did. There we go. So, I've got 10K. And what I want to do is, I want to deprioritize some of these buildings so that we can have more people moving other stuff around. We'll keep an eye on the water. I know it's going to drop here because I want to give, after they get some episodes. Oh, okay. I want to give them a day off and maybe they'll recover for a little while. I also think I don't have a ton of rice, so I should probably get some rice here at some point. Oh, Discord. Why must you... There we go. Okay. I do have a ton of what looks like chestnuts, though. So maybe switch one of these to chestnut beer. What do we have? 2 kimchis. You know what? Let's make a chestnut. And I would like platforms here. Storage. Do an industrial pile there. We'll get going on this. The thing I think that's going to take the longest is the 20K science. We don't always get science the quickest around here. We got brain boosting salts. That's good. Still have many hours into Oblivion Remaster. I've thought about it, but I have not for sure picked it up yet. I'll switch you to this, because we're going to be making a whole lot of that for a while. Make you into that. You can stay there. This get emptied out? It sure did. Let's see. I set this one to planks so we can catch up kind of on our planks. I think we're behind on those. A little bit. Know what's been happening since last live. Oh, yeah. What do you... I don't want too many spoilers since it's possible someday I may play it, but have you gotten pretty far into the story yet? I don't want another one of those. We're going to spend a little bit of science here. I want rice farm right there. Yep. All right. Tell you what. We'll give them the day off so they can all get their stuff taken care of. Main story, no. Lots of side quests. Beat a couple of DLC. Well, see? That's still good progress. Just got a new phone, and for some reason it won't quit telling me when it's going to rain tomorrow. It's like, I know, it's been raining for weeks here. You don't need to tell me, phone. Especially not for rain. Now, for tornadoes, that's something different. I like to be overpowered and heavily geared before main. You know, that's the way I play a lot of my RPGs too. Just over leveled for no other reason than I just want to be over leveled. Let's get this all set up. Roleplay how you like to play. I've heard that, but I mean, to a point, I'm sure it does, but I mean, I would just end up being an NPC, I think, most of the time. All right, they had the day off. They got to work again tomorrow. There we go. Mostly selling stuff in shops. All right, what do we got? What are we missing here? Nuclear fuel. Do we have? We have nuclear waste. Everybody, from what I hear, everybody plays a stealth archer, but I don't know if that's still true in the new version or not. Am I out of metal already? Scraps? No. There's just too many resources. I do that after every cave I go through, or guild quest. What, just like emptying bags? Logs. Because I remember weight was a thing. Oh, sell everything. Yeah. No, I mean like be an actual vendor in town. That's what I would want to do. Well, they're getting this in. Water's going to take a bit of a hit, but they'll be all right. See? What I would like to do. There's been a couple of games, though, that let you be vendors. Well, there's a lot of games that let you be vendors, in all honesty. You know what? Let's make sure we have chestnuts and that they're not going to go out. So let's put... Well, let's put it facing the right way. There's that. And then over here, let's see if we can get some more areas for them to pick up chestnuts from. Oh, not there. Let's try 4-ish. Looks good. Should be enough. You are a buyer and a seller in the... Well, I mean, that's most games. Which, in all honesty, is probably why I would have been into games like Storage Hunter or something like that. One DLC, you become a type of god. Well, that's definitely interesting. Let's build a third one, because I think they finally fixed the problem with injuries. So we're going to send them back. Rest of the DLC are player homes. Wait, is that like horse armor? We don't want no horse armor around here. Horse armor. we got toys again. We don't have shell necklaces because we have no shells. Pencil sets we don't need. How are we doing on tools? It might be out of tools. 2 quest DLC, rest your player homes with quests to obtain them. They're kind of quests, but not really. What do I keep needing this clay for? I have no idea. Major burn? Well, we should have. Oh, we're a little low on stuff. What are we lacking on the science side? We got some brain boosting salts. Armor and sword quest. I don't mind a good quest for a sword. Wouldn't be terrible. Some sword quests are pretty nice. Okay. They've got their stuff in there. Are they working on a new bot? They are working on a new bot. Awesome. We can get 4 more. Oh, there are vendors who give you new armor and weapons. Oh. I don't know if I'd quest for a vendor. I mean, new weapons and armor are nice, but I'd rather just quest for the sword. And food-wise, we're doing okay food-wise. Free stuff, though. Wait, the vendor gives you free stuff? There's not really much of a vendor then, is he? It gives you stuff for completing the quest. Am I out of iron? But then you have to buy stuff from him. Gotta get that dirt out of there. A vendor, knight who gives you free stuff depending on. Go light armor or heavy armor. It's interesting. I don't know what kind of build that I would try and do, to be honest. Probably an archer, but I'm pretty terrible at stealth. So, in general, it might not be in my best interest to do that. This guy's still making arms. Do I need arms? Not particularly. Help out with tools, would you? Any build you can think of. I'm a magic archer. I mean, I would probably do something dumb, like a heavily armored mage. Or rogue in full plate. Brain boosting salts. Where'd all my brain boosting salts go? Who's making those? These guys? He's making tar. That's fine. We can always use that. He's making brain boosting salts. Making balm. You're making... They have it. Wouldn't you be very loud, though? It seems like you would be very loud as a full plate wearing rogue. Then again, like a heavy armor mage, I guess you could just kind of waddle into the middle of battle and be a turret. It's still a skill up and sneak, and it's fine. Well, I mean, that's pretty sneaky. I don't think I need clay. Let's change to that for a bit. There's definitely dirt here, if anybody wants to actually take it and build those. Master sneak, and it says my heavy armor can't be heard till real close. Oh, that's interesting. You're like clanging around in the background and nobody hears you. Nothing to do. Oh, it's these guys again. All right, what's keeping this? They got everything. Somebody come over here and finish it. Hey, I've got 2 more bots. All right. Am I waiting on nuclear fuel? Yep, which I'm waiting on nuclear waste. Which nuclear waste? Waiting on ruins exploration. I don't need any of those at the moment. Oh, I'm not exploring anything. That's a problem. Every time you move the camera, the game seems to be on drugs. Really? Well, I'm not seeing much. Weird. There is a lot of stuff going on, though, to be fair. Lags a tiny bit. I have seen some skipping lag here and there. But that's because I have 700 beavers. It never runs well at that many. In fact, I'm surprised it's running so well at this many. Did they just forget about the farm? What are they missing over here? Robot parts. Okay, well. They need 2 robot parts. They have plenty of robot parts. Are you done building this for a minute? Yep. You're still waiting on the nuclear fuel, so you can go find something else to do. What about these? Strong alcohol. That's where a lot of the alcohol is going. For the frozen human meat. What is this? Another gas extractor. Okay. What's the strong alcohol one? I know there's one that you can get strong alcohol with. This here. But it takes 500. Ugh. And I'm only putting out, well, exactly 500. And a couple of bots. Yep. So there's a bunch going on. That's for sure. What is this guy making? He's still making those? We'll just leave this. How's the iron doing here? It's alright. How's my science? Okay there. What about over here? Not terrible. Kimchi. Why am I low on kimchi? Pretty sure I have 2 places over here making it. No, I only have 1 place making it. Still. See if we can get him clean up that rubble just a bit. There's a bot. How are our bots doing in general? You know what? We've got extra beavers. No point in just letting them hang around, right? They can get back to making those. The rice is in. Did I make the wrong one here? Yeah, I made the wrong one. That happens. No, I don't want... There we go. One and Eld won't be able to enjoy Love Stream till the VOD today. Went to girlfriend's family to get their signature on marriage forms. Now at her friend's for a barbecue celebration. Well, have fun with that. I remember talking to my in-laws about marrying my wife, and that... Hope you had a good week. Well, my week was kind of rough, so mine was tiring. Yeah, mine kind of was too. So, in the last 6 weeks, we've had 7 tornado warnings, which, for you not in the kind of area that has the tornado warnings, a warning means that somebody somewhere in the area spotted one, but they don't have track of it. So there's been at least 7 tornadoes in the past 6 weeks near my house. 4 of those typhoon and tsunami warnings. Those are pretty bad too. Yeah, I could see that. We get now 4 of those generated sirens, which means they were within town limits. And I can tell you, I don't live in a very big town. In fact, one of them hit just a couple of blocks from here. So we've been dealing with that. My house decided that it wanted to start leaking, so we've got leaky roofs. In fact, there's one I've just got a bucket in right now, so... That... We'll see if that's enough. Just holding all the water just from a bucket. And then, thanks to all these storms, we've lost our dishwasher. We've lost our washing machine. It's been a week. The dishwasher got hit by whenever the tornado uprooted a power line outside of town, caused a power surge, and took out the dishwasher. We'd claim it on insurance, but in all honesty, the amount that insurance would go up afterwards, I don't know that it would be worth it. And then the washing machine, I think it might have got leaked on, maybe. I don't know. Which you would think, of all things, a washing machine would be okay with water, but I guess not on the outside. Alright, they're back to working over there. We're coming back on the water. How's our bots doing? Let's find a bot, see what they're up to. They're carrying nothing. Caught them slacking. Feel like insurance for anything is a scam. You know, there are times where I would agree with you 100%. Then again, if I don't have it, I would definitely need it. Why does this bot keep carrying 3 of something? He can carry like 100 water, and he carries 3 little petals. Oh, come to think of it, I'm making gas out of the mine, right? I don't need these. These can all pause for now. There we go. They make it seem like it's there for you, but try everything not to pay. Yeah, I've definitely had that problem. I don't know. Kudzen, how does car insurance work over there? I've had so many problems with car insurance. We get full coverage and they're like, yeah, full coverage actually means for us, we'll pay $100 on that $10,000 car. Oh, all the dirt's gone. Go figure. There we go. Of course, we had that same problem with our washing machine. We just have bad luck with warranties and insurance. Not recently. That was many, many years ago. Actually, funny story. So, literally the day after I got married, we got married on a Sunday evening, and we still had to be in town until like Wednesday before we could head out on the honeymoon. The day after we got married, that Monday, I was following my wife home in my car. Her car stopped at the stop sign. My car blew a, the brake cylinder. Totaled both cars the day after we got married. So, yeah, it was a great way to start things. Grapes. Now we're out of grapes? Come on. Gotta be some grapes somewhere. Stop eating the grapes. What I meant was that would be the insurance company. I'm not following. You've lost me. I don't need any of those. I don't need any of those. Shore up these roads a little bit, because why not? But luckily, since we both had the same insurance, we didn't have to pay deductibles, so. But they sure didn't pay out what the car was worth either, so, eh. Ooh, prioritize. Somebody get something over here so we can get some rice out of this thing. Nuclear fuel. What are you running on nuclear fuel? How many processors? You got 3 processors left, so we gonna need enough fuel. I can't say the word fuel tonight. So my forest is unusually chopped down. Interesting. Was not expecting that. They'll get those. They'll get those. We're almost done with this drought. Water's just fine. We're coming along. Where are we at on science? 12K, and we need 20. This is still pulling in some. You are struggling because of the grapes and the brain-boosting salts. And the brain-boosting salts is struggling due to the alcohol. And the alcohol might be struggling due to this. Actually, let's make sure we've got alcohol coming into those at least. Maybe we should look and see what else I have prioritized. There we go. Let's see. Anything here? Probably want those. I don't have anything going on with the assemblers at the moment, so I'm not too worried about it. Distillery, yeah. Engine, yep. Those are all fine. Growing labs, yep. Irrigation lodges, yep. Mechanics lodge. Speaking of which, we're starting to fill back up on planks, so we could probably turn that back off and let them fill back up on their own. There we go. That gets us at least a couple extra. Oh, look at this. They're starting back up. We get 2 more fuel, and that'll probably be enough for that. Brain, it's just the brain boosting salts. Okay, well, they get 10 alcohol. Can I even build that alcohol thing over here? It's 5,000. I'm not building that thing. We'll just have to come up with a better way to get strong alcohol, won't we? Which one's kimchi? I'll switch you to kimchi for a bit. Till they move everything out. We'll keep an eye on it. How's the fried rice doing? Not bad. We low on rice? Didn't I just put in an automatic rice place? Yeah. Maybe I do need to look into what's getting moved around, because... Yeesh. Let's see. Anything here we need to... probably don't need the priority on the tar, but we'll leave it on the other ones. Those don't need it. Bought assembler. I don't think we need that. Cooking tents we do. Copyist lodge. You paused? You paused. It doesn't matter. Distilleries. Yep. Elevator to the abyss. Let's just turn that off for now. Factories. Let's turn all that off. Fermentation barrels should all be paused. They are. Firefly station. No. Those are fine. GMO growing. Gas extractor. Did I finally get the other one in there? Just go with methane, I guess. Anything here? Nope. Yep. Irrigation lodges, of course. Library, yep. Mechanics lodge to make all these gears that we need. How are my gears doing? Have they recovered yet? 139. That's not bad. We might end up actually getting to shut some of those off if we don't need them. I think we're full on tools. So you go back to robot parts. You go back to... I don't know if we need wooden toys. See if we've got some shells to make shell necklaces. Hydrate. Still haven't fixed my chat to show me the hydrate. I need to do that. I made some tea this evening, but have different type of tea than normal, so I'm still kind of getting used to it. It's all right. It's just not nearly as good. Tell you what, those don't really need that anymore. Yep. That's done. Be cool to have an audio go with it. That actually would probably help as well. Let's see. I don't really need the nuclear waste, so that can be paused. Methane. I'm not sure I need any ruins explorations at the moment. Means I probably don't need this either. There we go. You're like, hey, you should take a sip or something. Actually wouldn't be a bad idea. I need to figure out how to do it. One of these days I will get to that. Life is so crazy right now. But that's no excuse. Life is always crazy. I should be able to take care of it. It's all right. Dirt and coal. Are we out of one of them? These things always jam up. You have 17 extra beavers. I wish I could just put them to work hauling something, but I don't know if that's... maybe? Anything that I need more of? You know what? Let's open this back up and get some more of those. Hauling. Just on top of a forester? Oh, I see. That's kind of neat. You do that, and I have a whole bunch of people gathering these. Working speed, movement, capacity. Wouldn't be terrible. Oh, we picked up some lotus flowers. Interesting. Beaver is injured. Well, I'm pretty sure surgery kits were over here. Yeah, they just have to come and get a surgery kit. I think that got fixed. There he is. See if he comes over here. He's running awful fast for being injured. Yeah, well. Where can I... storage... logging loft. Oh, it's one of those. Okay. Tap shack. There's the forester. Hauling upgrade. There we go. What is this? 8 builders. Ah, builders. Gotcha. Don't need builders. Need... something with a triangle roof. Considered triangle roof. That's considered triangle roof. That's considered triangle roof. Anything else? Nothing in here. $13K. Yay. Now what are we out of? Grapes again. Does anybody have grapes? Nope. Pineapples. Nope. Nope. What do we need here? Pencil sets? I'm not out of pencils. I don't think I'm out of pencils. No, I got tons of pencils. Why they're not getting their pencils? Pause. Play. They should have plenty of what they need. It's weird. I'm gonna follow this guy. Bought 3. What's he got? Tons of bad water. Well, not tons, but a decent amount. Where did he drop that off? And 3 cabbages. Thanks, Bought 3. One mushroom. All right, well. There's a little bit more water. I guess we can live with that. How are we doing on alcohol? 4. Let's see. There's tar. Actually, not bad there. We don't have much alcohol there, though, do we? Methane, iron, coal. What do we have scrap-wise? Plenty of scrap. So let's make some ingots. Why not? Oh, you know what? They're starting to build another bot. We'll let them finish building that. Did he actually get his pencil sets? No, they just stole his methane. Well, that's always nice of them, isn't it? Are we actually getting more methane? There's 90. Still getting some. Plenty of methane. Starting to get strong alcohol in, which means we should have the brain boosting salts. Now all that's got to keep up is grapes. That's wonderful. You're planting another orchard, but where? Most of the land has been used. Guess I could plant some out here if I leveled some of this out. How much dynamite do I have? Actually, not a bad amount. Okay, well, we'll start there. We'll go, let's say, here. And we'll say here. Plus, it'll give them something to build, because I don't know if they're building anything else at the moment. Look, he's already building it. How's our ice place doing? Not bad. Somebody's obviously stopping by enough. He's working on those, but that's going to take a decent amount of quartz. So let's turn our quartz mine back on. How are we doing all the other stuff? Is that coal? Still coal? Alright, turn you back on. Ugh. It's chugging there. Goodness. Still 700 beavers. You know what? Maybe give them another day off. We're at 14K of science, so we need about 6K more. What do we need in the way of... To build this, I need... Pilot's license, we have to get 500 hydrogen, which I've got 2,000 of. 10 solar cells. Ooh, I need solar cells. Okay. 10 gears, easy. 80 planks, yeah, easy. And 3 balloons. I got 6. So I need to make 3 solar cells. Which we can do over here. Solar cell. There we go. Do I have 30 pieces of glass? No, I do not. So I guess we'll build a couple of those and then get started on the solar cells. And again, doesn't... When will you need to go check on the little one? I'm kind of keeping an ear out for her remotely, but probably here in another 15, 20. But I'll probably just let it run during that time. She's right down the hall. Plus, she's usually a pretty good sleeper. But now, perfectly good question. Ooh, we got lotus flowers back. Nice. Probably because we don't need the nenufars anymore. Rice balls. Underwater rice balls. Holy cow. They already got that done? Hopefully when that removes, it'll get a little bit more water back there. Hopefully. And we can put up some more grapes there. I don't know why they're not getting their stuff. I'll grab a bot and take a look. Water. Are you set for... You're not even set for priority. What are you doing? There's other things that have priority. You should be working on those. See? 70 water. Now that is much better. Dropped off some there, and then picked up some. Now where are you going with it? There. Okay. 54 of chestnut beer. Dropping it in there. Good. That's what we want to see. He's stocking the beer place. More water. All right. Okay. Well, that's fine. We're at 14K. Oh, sawdust. I don't need sawdust. I should be full on sawdust. Pretty close. Switch them over to that so we can get a whole bunch of those real quick. I need sawdust, I can just get this. Heck, let's turn that back on. Get some planks going again. This, they're done here, so we can take those 6 and put them somewhere else. Need that. You guys are paused, right? Looking good there. Low on kimchi. Didn't I switch 2 of these buildings to kimchi? Yeah. Bramble flowers. Do I have to send a bunch of beavers back on bramble flower duty? Are we not getting mushrooms, bramble flowers, glowing fluid, frozen human meat, frozen human meat? Okay, it's coming in from here, which needs strong alcohol. Okay, but we've upped our strong alcohol level. Yeah, we've got strong alcohol. Why is that not? I don't know. You know what? Let's give him another day off. There we go. Look at all that extra land. And this... Nope, not that. This is right there. Real close to it. So... we'll toss in... Those guys cover that? They actually can help cover that. Two, and then some more grapes. Minus the wrath. There we go. And now you guys can go back to work in 18 hours. What are these guys doing? Oh, there's strong alcohol being used here too, so that might be part of it. Might pause this. Okay, we'll pause that. And then I'm going to let this run for just a second while I go check on stuff. So I will be right back. Let's see. There we go. Okay. He is out like a light. He will be out until morning, so good to go. Ooh, now I'm out of spicy sodas? They can never be happy at the college. I'm out of spicy sodas probably because I am out of bramble flowers. But for bramble flowers, turn these back on. While we're short more people, that'll at least give me some bramble flowers. How are my planks doing? They're all right. I should be working on these. Where are they at? Oh, they're getting their morning beer. Nothing like a day at the sawmill to make sure that you get your alcohol before you get there. That seems like a great idea. There we go. They're out of spicy soda. Yes, I'm well aware. Well, let me use some of the surgery kits. Well, I thought for sure that that bug was fixed where they're not using surgery kits, but could have sworn that that was fixed, but maybe not. Are they going up to the... No, he's just kind of standing there. Okay, well, we'll put him back then, I guess. Injuries. Maybe they have to actually be open to be used? I don't know. We're about to find out. We'll put them back and see what happens. All right, we're at 15K science. We're getting close, though. Get our spicy sodas going again. We have a tower over here that's basically making spicy sodas. Yep. Yeah, we got enough. What are these guys making? Tea. And those things. Okay. Kimchi. What's kimchi doing? It's just out of bramble flowers. These guys starting to bring in some bramble flowers. It'd be nice if they actually got here and... Well, they filled that one up. They filled this one up? No. Because they got no glowing fluid. And they got no glowing fluid because we're waiting on human meat. Good old human meat. Lots of sawdust, lots of planks. I don't know that we necessarily need them to be on at the moment, since we're kind of caught up with that. So we'll turn that back off. Send 6 workers out there, and they can find some other home to live in. Panels. What are we waiting? Oh, we were making glass, weren't we, for a while? No, we're still waiting on these silicone ingots. How many of these do I have? So many things in the inventory. It's hard to tell what's going on. Inventory. Silicone ingots. Silicone ingots. Where are you? I know they gotta be there somewhere. I had to have made at least one, right? Unless they took that, which is possible. No. Oh, I think they did. So really, do I just need some glass now? I think I just need glass. That'll get me 3 more of them. And that's all I need. They're getting quartz. How much glass do they make a day? 2 panes every 3 hours. So 12 panes a day. That should be fine. Still making rice? Yep. I don't know how I went from having 20 extra beavers to being short 40. I don't know how that works out. I mean, I guess I turned on a couple of these, but still. Get some extra brambles in there. I guess if we don't have any brambles at the moment. Bramble flowers, bramble flowers. Let's change you over to chestnut beer and make some extra chestnut beer. Cool. Coal back to being full? Coal is back to being full. What about iron? Iron is back to being full. Right. Yep. There's the coal again. That's fine. We're not using much of either at the moment. Solar cells. Oh, good. Oh, are they making 10 at once? Oh, geez. I don't need that many. Okay. Well, you can go back to that. You can go back to... Oh. I guess you can make glass for a minute. Do we have much glass stored up? Doesn't look like it. Silicone ingots, yeah, well. I guess we can pull these in, too. Plant our grapes over here. they not get to that? Yeah, they can get to that last one. I don't know why I didn't plant there, but okay. Prioritize grapes. And also grapes. Well, hopefully some glowing fluid comes in. I don't think we're using it anywhere else. Nope, that's paused. Nope, that's paused. Paused. Where's this guy at? Is he headed to the beer? That is the most popular tower in the whole place. They're accident prone and alcoholic. I still should be going. You would think with this much. Let's do this. We'll see if the bots will come over and pick up all this gas and take them away. Yeah, that helped. Sort of. I'm going to turn these back on, though, because it looks like we're still going down overall. 16K. How's our library? Library looks fully stocked. Oh, I guess we can grab... grab all those. This tool, well, every 19 hours I get 2. Oh, it's not great. Still better than nothing, though. Wonder if it's worth trying to build one over here. Don't know if I've got the stuff for that. I don't think I have the seeds for that. We'll just let them work for a minute. There we go. 16,000. Okay. We're getting there. I'm hoping once we have this, it doesn't take too long to build, but we'll see. Ta-da! That's what it will be. Anything trade with the Whitepaws, other Whitepaws. Meh. Nothing there. Iron teeth. Nothing there I need. Alright. What cycle is this? All right. There we go. We've got all you. We've got all you that we need. I'm going to try bumping it down to 16 hours and we'll see how it does. Got to keep an eye on the water and the food. But we'll keep an eye on it and just see what it does. These guys are out here bringing in bramble flowers. Nice. I was really hoping that this thing would work well for that, but I guess not. Wait. There's glowing fluid right there. Why is nobody getting? You know what? Somebody come in here and get your own. Oh, nice. Give him a new job, and what's he do? He sits in the bath. Oh, is he going to go into work after hours? Well, they finally brought some glowing fluid over there. Nothing else, I'll pause it and restart it. Maybe that'll help. Now maybe they'll actually get stuff. Wow. But we can probably pause all these guys. Save ourselves 16 beavers. You know what? Those guys can stay and work on those. Might as well clean them up. How's our underwater crew doing? Not same for them. They're fine. Everything's here except spicy sodas. And spicy sodas. Those are bramble flowers. Are they recovering at all? Yeah, sorta. Let's get those spicy sodas made. What is these guys? What are these guys doing? Ever make any shell necklaces? I don't think so. What about toys? You know what? Make toys for just a bit. You're still making robot parts? What do I have in the way of robot parts? 115. That's probably enough for now. Do I need pencils? No. Do I need tools? No. Do I need nails? No. Fruit parfait. Don't need. There we go. We're doing all right. Getting there. 17K. As long as they get their sodas. How long does a spicy soda take? 0.5 hours for 12, as long as we have bramble flowers. have some rainbow flowers. They just actually have to go get them. Oh, what are these guys doing? Sunflower seeds. Okay. You know what? That's a library drop-off. I'm okay with that. Large water drop-off. There we go. Oh, now they're moving water somewhere else. Allerbot 15, what are you up to? Dropping water off for this. That's a different one. Where are you going? It's picking up 2 water. Do. Where are you going? With 2 water. I'm just dumping it in there. And then picking up 4 water. Okay. I almost want to try turning off some of these other ones and see if we still have enough water. You know what? I will turn off the bottom row. We'll keep an eye on our water just in case. That means that hopefully more of these guys take their water over to that dump bin there. And then more water gets picked up from this dump bin instead of other places. There we go. Now it looks like that's lowering and raising just a little bit faster. Just kind of what we wanted to see. One central repository for everything. Those darn spicy sodas. We're at 18. Well, just under 18. You know what? I might as well build the path up there, shouldn't I? You know, just like that. It won't take them that long. Any more human meat in? No? The thermic essence? Eh. Jabu, you got stuff to do. What are you're sleeping. Come on, buddy. You need to be at your post. You got berries to pick. There we go. Where's that guy going? Going the wrong way with water there, buddy. I should just bring in... Oh, you're filling this one up. Okay. There we go. I don't see the water going down too quickly. Overall. Got some berries there. This all grew back already. Maybe I should send another force out after him. Get a couple more. How's our bramble flowers doing? 26. Barely hanging in there. You know what? Let's do it. Re-enable them for just a bit. What is this? Clay and logs? No, I'm never going to get that. I don't need it. It can be cleaned up. You're doing more metal blocks. Although metal blocks, I think we're doing all right on now. Metal blocks. Yeah, actually, we're full on metal blocks. I need for some laboratory glassware. Quartz. Is our quartz mine still on? Yeah, quartz mine is still on. What are you making? Glass still. Okay. Almost done there. We don't need scrap at the moment. I might just change them back to silicone medical. Not medical. They're not medical ingots. They're metal ingots. This is why I'm not on this late usually. My poor old brain can't handle it. Ah, there we go. Would you look at that? The grapes are starting to grow in. Now we just got 5 days to 5 grapes. Those are... That's still going down. I have 3 places producing methane at ridiculous rates. Plus these. What is eating all the methane? Oh. Oh, look at that. Sky exploration. 81. I think for the pilot's license, you need like 300, though. So that's going to take a minute. Should I try and build another one of those, maybe? I feel like I should. Question is where? Huh, maybe here. Do. Huh. Have this. I think I have Balloon Trader blueprints somewhere. Pretty sure I do. We'll just put you right there. And then we'll grab scouting balloon. And you can go out that way. Just kind of putting them in wherever we can get. Whatever area is left. $16 seems to be doing all right. Although I'm not sure I'm seeing quite as much payback as I think I'd like. We might just go back to 18-hour and they'll have to suffer for a bit. I do need more planks, though. I will take more planks. Do I need tools? I don't believe I need tools. Nope. Pencils. No, I don't need vampire steaks. That. Gears, I'm actually almost full on, so we could cut back on some of these. We'll just do that. I'm sure they'll find a house eventually. Why's our bad water production down so much? I don't know. Both running like crazy. New idea. Pumpkin chips. We're getting pumpkin chips made again. Good. What are we doing on... We're pretty much full on strong alcohol. Nice. So you can go back to being... You do essence. You do... You know what? You stay on that. No. Let's have you do... this, just in case. Do we have... Do we have rice? Yeah, we have a decent amount of rice. But we also have a decent amount of sake and beer, so I'm not too worried about it. How's our science doing now? Back to being out of grapes. Well, on the bright side, orchard just grew up. Hey, it's Mao. How's it going, Mao? Thank you for the hydrate. Posture's not bad, although I should probably stop sitting on my leg before it falls asleep and then I fall over. That wouldn't be good. There we go. We're getting to the airship tonight, Mao. No matter what. We at 19,143. The usual. Well, the usual's not so bad. You know, at least it's familiar. Comfortable sometimes. The usual is not that terrible. Are they building this? Oh, they already built it. They're using it. Okay. Yeah. We've got the pad ready for it. We just need the science to build it. We're going to need a pilot's license here as soon as we get to the 20,000 science, but we should have a good deal of that stuff. I hope. It's all just what comes in. Oh, there's some grapes even. Maybe by the end of this cycle, we'll have enough. Giant logs. Giant half logs. What are we doing? We could probably turn this back off. How are we doing on these? Yeah, not great. Plenty of sawdust, though. Dude. How is my methane still going down? What is using... Oh, I know it's using methane. You are using methane to make these. But I don't know that I actually need these. Where's my scrap metal at? Meh. No, we'll let that finish in about a day and a half, and then we'll switch it off of there. Science every time. Oh, we're getting close. Library, you doing okay over here? Brain stimulating mushrooms. You're out of brain stimulating mushrooms. Sorta, yeah. Huh. Okay. Well, we're doing on actual mushrooms. Not great. Not terrible. We're getting most of them cooked up. I think that's where most of our mushrooms are going. What are we looking like here? Mountain salt, coal, and saltpeter are out. Are you... Quartz is low-ish. How are we doing on drill bits? Not great. Let's have you make some drill bits. Which, as soon as this is done, I can switch stuff back and use it. Need to install some sort of battery or something over here. We're starting to get the grapes. Yay. They're very square grapes. Which is why they're so good. How are we doing on... There we go. This guy... He's getting his sky exploration on. All right. Did you finish your thing yet? No. How's water holding out? Seems okay. Still seeing a lot of, not as many, but quite a few beavers not eating or drinking. So, yeah. Okay, phone's acting weird. That's why I hate getting new phones. It always seems like it acts weird for at least a couple months, if not more. Would you look at that? We've got the 20K. Do you know what that means? It's time to start building. Ta-da! The airship. Let's see. Where do I want it to leave? Do this. There we go. Are you sure you want to unlock the airship more than anything? Ta-da! We're going to say that that's super high importance so that it gets built. Over here, we need to switch to our pilot's license, which is going to take a little while, but I will take what we can get. In fact, sky exploration is probably going to be what takes us the longest. What do we got on that? We're about a third of the way there. I got the blimp. Yes, I did. The airship. Magnificence, the splendor. It is beautiful. Now we just need to get it built. Now about the nuclear reactor and the wonder. Yet no. Nope, we're going to the airship. Maybe, just maybe after we're done, we'll play around in dev mode. Place them in autocomplete when you end the series. Yeah. Well, once this is in, this is carrying the hopes and dreams of the colony. So when that's in, that's it. But we could always dev mode all the other stuff in. Wow, you can bring back 150 frozen human meat? Good grief. Or just let them trade regularly. You know what? Just in case, we're going to save it here, because who knows? Maybe it'll crash when it gets built. Hydrogen everything except the pilot's license. And the pilot's license needs sky exploration. A whole lot of sky exploration. Which, how much sky exploration is it bringing in? It is bringing in 1 every 10 hours. So if we're bringing in 2 basically every 10 hours, let's find out. Calculator out here. There we go. We have, let's just say 200 divided by 10. No. 200. So we have 100. 10 hours. We need 100 hours. Or just about 4 in-game days. Well, that's not nearly as bad as I thought. Calculations are probably flawed, but that's what it's got. Every 10 hours, it brings in 2. Something doesn't sound right about that. I think my calculations are off. I need 200. And it's bringing in let's do this the other way. 200 times 0.1 is 20. 20 days? $10 days, because it's half of that. 200 times. I don't know. I'm not mathing it well. It's too late at night for me to do math, but we'll keep an eye on it. I bring in 2 a day, basically. 2.4, so 4.8 a day. 200. Calc. 200. 41.6 days. Okay. Yeah, that seems about right. Match time is... Let's find out real quick. Match time is 41 days. In real time. 61.5. Okay. Well, it says it's going to take an hour to get it. Let's see if we can reduce that a little bit more. I do this. They already used their balloons that they needed over here. They have the balloons in there? Yeah, they do. You make a balloon. Start up. You make a balloon and start up. There we go. Make sure that there's enough there. Let's do that. The road in here. We'll reduce that time down by as much as we possibly can. And we'll turn those back on so that we have sufficient methane for all of them, but we should, especially since this isn't using methane anymore. No, it's not using methane now. That's using some methane. It's fine. Once it fills up its scrap metal, it'll stop. These berry bushes over here have just not been keeping up, so time to get rid of these. We'll see if we can put some more balloons up here. There we go. One up here, but that's all right. I don't need another one. At the current moment, I can build one more. I see a perfectly good place to build one. Build. Do I still have landing pad? Oh, yes, I do. There we go. They can go out there and build that too. So theoretically, if 2 would have did it in 60 minutes, will 4 do it in 30? Maybe. I guess we'll see. Pilot's license. Everything except sky exploration. Good old library still pumping out some science, though. Like, maybe I should give him a day off or something. You know what? After this day ends, we'll give him a day off. How are they doing on building this? Not too bad, actually. Where did I face this? Off the map? Ah, too bad. I could have ran them straight into the giant trees. There's nobody to pick these grapes. We'll give him a day off. That guy's not needed anymore. You can find something else to do. I don't know how I always manage to miss just one random bush in the middle of nowhere. What are these doing? Not bad. How's our bramble flowers in general? Not bad, not great. Food's not doing too bad. Look at that, we actually have extra of the fried rice. Nice. Halfway done with that. Just need some scaffoldings. Most of them just act like they don't have anything to do. There's still plenty of stuff to do. There we go. Okay, they're back to working the next day. Is he coming backwards? Sort of. Now he's going forwards again. That was weird. All right, everybody back to work this morning. $131. I'll keep an eye on the water, but I'm going to turn these off too. That way the haulers only have to go to that one central location. And they pretty much just got to bring their own water over there. Doesn't always work out, but we'll see. They're coming up here, they're dropping it off, and then the bots are taking it over, so that's not bad. That's kind of the intended way of doing this. Low on beavers again. It's because I've got all the bramble places going again. Speaking of which, you still have some. You're going. Okay. Take the sky exploration. This guy's done. He's just got to finish. There we go. Do. Just maybe make it just slightly faster. If they ever get to building it. There we go. Now he just needs paper. Are we out of paper? Shouldn't be. I haven't used paper in a while. Paper mill? No, we have plenty of paper. Oh, wow. That got a lot drier than it has in a very long time. It'll be back in the day. It'll be all right. Are these actually pumping over here? Yeah, they are. Okay. Right, these two are serving their purpose. Here's cycle 70. And a mountain salt. The amount of mountain salt. Well, I gotta send all these guys over to the mines. Actually, let's leave you on. But we'll go back here to the mines. Which mine? Mountain salt. And I don't think I need that, but no, I'm all right there. Back up on the screw press axles. Sawdust is down, but we can make some more sawdust here in a second. What are we at? Sky exploration. We're over halfway done. Go back to 16. Seem to do better. All the balloons going around the colony. Firefly juice. For the human relics. 20. Well, at least this is mostly full. Full enough to keep going. Dirt? How am I out of dirt? Oh, we're full on coal again. There's dirt. Supposed to be using coal? No, scrap metal's full. Okay. What does it take? Can I still make glass panes? Yeah, I can. That doesn't take coal, though, so I don't care about those. Make steel saw blades. That'll work. Nothing there. Take the dirt from there. Isn't that one time we were having problems with coal in general? We're going to turn this off. They don't really need the gold at the moment. You're doing fine. Anything I need more of that I can get immediately? Human meat? Not really. Brain stimulating mushrooms. I don't know why those are having such issues. What? We'll just put another one right across the road and say same thing. I know we don't have the workers for it, but then again, we don't really have the workers for anything at the moment. We have people in the mines. We do. We got a... What are we doing on quartz? Doing all right. We'll turn that off. Take back the 10. What are we doing? Gears are fine. Clay. Oh, we could actually just turn one of these on. It'd just be clay. Oh, this one is on, and it is set to clay. Okay. I swore I had another one that was off somewhere. Maybe not. Well, turn you back to clay and hit play. If it gets deep enough water and we have some extras, we can send some people over. Water's holding out. Juice is doing okay. Sunflower oil is there. Raised cabbage is doing surprisingly well. The bots must be helping just a bit. Oh. Medium tanks are full. There our bots go. Those are mostly full. Okay. Not too worried there. This is the only one. Deluxe stew. What does deluxe stew need? It looks like I just need another house for deluxe stew. What's that mean? Do it right on top, or... yeah, we'll just do it right on top. There we go. We'll get that up there. You guys all sitting on something? It looks like it. Maybe. Metal blocks. I know we have metal blocks. Yeah, we have 200 metal blocks. I don't know what they're talking about. Although, I'm a little low on... looks like nails. So, we can just... turn this back on real quick. There we go. Let's see. Waiting here on the pilot's license. We are at 197. So just 100 left. Well, 103, but you know what I mean. Plenty of pumpkin chips, that's for sure. Let's see. What else can you do in the abyss? That. One underground laboratory operating team. Underground factory operating team. Yeesh. Great. Defile. This little ore extraction. That hardly seems worth it. Hydroponic farms. Sunflowers, we seem to be okay. Green beans, or peas, we seem to be okay. Lotus, we seem to be extra okay. So, although I feel like I could probably use a couple more lotus pea places. Lotus tea. I only have the 2 now. Take you and move you to there. Set you for those. And then set you to lotus flower tea. Maybe we can get some more tea made. Medium cauldrons. Oh, I need a new medium cauldron. What are you building? Glassware. Let's make a medium cauldron too. Sky exploration. Can I get 2 more up here and maybe reduce the time even farther? Because why not, right? We're wrapping it up. There we go. Makes perfect sense. Can I get back in there is the question. There we go. Although I don't know if I have the balloons. I have at least 1. Are you guys still working on balloons for me, or? Okay. 77% the way done. So maybe, just maybe, by the time it's ready, we'll be able to get some more balloons in there. Maybe save us just a bit of time. What are we doing on Nenafars? You know what? Let's do this. We can spin some Nenafars. Get a little bit more gas here and there. Balloon landing pad. Do I not have the blueprints for these? It's very possible. I might actually have to go back over here and turn one of these on. Balloon trader landing pad. Yep, there you go. Yeah, it only takes them 2 hours. Sky Expedition 222. And then 8 days in game, which, let's see. Let's see. Three and a half minutes? That doesn't sound right. Hmm. That's right. I got this. Are they building this now? Maybe. Okay. Well, they should have enough to build. We'll just do that. Planks are going down. So is sawdust, which means I can turn this back on. What are you doing? Made all of those I think you can make. What about scrap? Suddenly don't need a heck of a lot of scrap. Glass. Silicone medical. Why do I keep calling it medical ingots? I don't know. That uses a bunch of coal, so we'll do that. Coal, we have a ton of. Iron, we have a decent amount too, but at least we can use the coal. Give them what they need. We'll get this pilot's license. One way or another. 1050? Tell you what. I'm going to go check on some things once again. And we'll just let them work on this for a second. So, again, I will be right back. There we go. Yep, everything's good. I'm 100% sure she's out for the night. So, I stopped and grabbed some cookies on the way back. So, we're going to have some cookies while we wait here. Maybe. If I can get them open. Yes, yes I can. Ah, that's good. That is exactly what I needed. These guys get one over here as well. Yep. How many of these do I have now? 1, 2, 3. Two, 4, 5, 6. 6 of them. So, times 2.4. 14 for a day. And I need 40 more. So, just under 3 days. That's all right. 3 days. Ooh, excuse me. 3 days in-game time. It's not that bad. No. We're spending all that clay on. Oh, I bet it's this. These here. We're out of dirt. It's got clay. And dirt. Plenty of dirt here. They just have to come and get it. Can I put this? How big is it? I could probably put those there. I don't know where I could put the next one. Although overall, that's probably more power than those 3 can put out, but yeah, maybe. We'll see. Maybe a good project during the next drought here that's coming out. kind of a small project before the end. If we get the science for it. We might not even get the science for it. Storage-wise, we seem to be doing better than ever, which is good. Almost feels stable. Almost. Is there no methane in here? Somebody come in here and get methane. Get more methane. Thank you. We need people getting methane. That's the whole point here. Hmm. Well, might as well try it, right? No, I don't have the science for it. If I get science for it here before the end of the drought, we'll try and switch those over to the big wheels. Good grief, I'm 102 beavers down. What can we do for well-being? Broken teeth. Not a broken teeth. Might be able to fix that. Grapes? Do I have a decent amount of grapes? No. Foreign food? Eh. Stew, deluxe stew. News board? The heck is a news board? Role-playing game? Exercise plus, isn't that what this is? Yeah, and nobody's used it, ever. Alright, well, we'll get some logs in there. Maybe they'll use it once they get some logs in there. One bot just needs to drop off logs. We have logs, right? We have plenty of logs. Speaking of which, I don't know that I need you on anymore, so you can go find something to do. Hey, we've got exercisers. That should help maybe a little bit. What about our mines? You're still open. Mountain salt. Oh, we can probably pause that again. Do we need, you know what? I'm going to turn this on. We'll get some of it. Might as well fill up saltpeter. And we'll refill quartz too, if we get the people. These we can probably pause. Take back some people from there. Anybody in there? Looks like there's nobody in either of those. Hopefully they'll come back when there's actual bad water there. Okay. What is this? Oh, they have started. Do they need sky exploration for this? Nope. Which means scouting balloons. I don't really need you. I'll leave one, but I don't need them using up my resources. We'll leave the thing, the landing pad. I guess if we want to make some more balloons, but with the airship coming in, we don't really need to. In fact, yeah, I think I'm just going to take back the stuff. You guys go find somewhere else to live. No homes here. Alrighty, well that's done. They can clean up that mess. We're already at 11%. We're doing on everything. Gears, we're okay. Gold, we're okay. All of this is okay. What are we doing on... We're still on strong alcohol pretty well. Are you making brain-stimulating mushrooms pollution resistance factor? I'm going to switch you to this. And I'm going to switch you to pollution resistance factor. And what are we missing here? Add water and sawdust. This just needs some made. I think they're eating all of them as part of the problem. You know what? We don't need a lot of that stuff over here anymore while we're making that, so they can switch to the better science. Maybe we can start getting some of that other stuff back. There we go. We're starting to find more beavers. Bot 1 is down to 98% durability. Well, he's only carrying one water. What a jerk. Lazy robot. He's carrying some oil. That's better than nothing. $23, a quarter of the way there. I think everything is pretty much just set and ready to go. Look like we're out of bad water, though. That's interesting. We'll just make sure there's people in there for the next bad tide. What is all this stuff? Scaffolding. Random junk. Comic book storage. Fasteners, that's fine. Toys? Yeah, we'll probably do some wooden toys. Since I don't know that we have any seashells at the moment. Ports. They're pretty much full. Let's see. Saltpeter. No, still need some. Okay. That's surprising. We're working on this, I guess. Okay. Clay. Still no dirt. Iron ore. Dirt. Well, at least they're using the plaza now. What else do they got? Comic books? Probably do comic books. Why not? Play. Not the drill. Comic book. Comic book. Play. What else? Gold fence, no. Roof. Statues. Playing games. Okay. Well, we can try and build some stuff over here, I suppose. Yes. Why not? And then demolish this. Platforms 2s. And I don't know they. There we go. Power. Might have to take out some of the Lotus here, but I don't think that's that big a deal. Those, and then maybe those. Power. They just didn't get to those for some reason. One of you? What are you blocked by? Oh, there's a road down there. speed it out. Get to it. We'll see if that does more or less. What do they need? They should have large water wheel fancy blueprints. I should have those. Yep. Gears, some planks, some logs. Should be good all around there. Let's open this back up and we'll just get clay out of there. Biotic surgery kit. Ice block. Supposed to be making ice blocks. One of you guys? Maybe. Yeah, I think so. Endothermic essence. Which, aren't one of you guys making that? You're making it. Minty bamboo shoots. I guess we're just kind of waiting on those. Please be over 50. We are right at 50. Okay, that's good enough. Almost got her. Did this ever... You're supposed to be making drill bits, so you not... What are you not making drill bits for? You got 30, you got... You don't have quite the methane for it. Come up with that, would you? Did you get a cauldron? Not yet. Go ahead and hit him up with that too. Metal blocks. Metal blocks still doing alright? Yeah, metal blocks are doing great. Okay. We're doing well all around. We'll stop for another cookie. Seems like a good time for it. They've built them. Well, batteries depleted. Well, that happens. You know what I could do? I don't know if I have the science for this either. 1.2K, yeah, it's getting back there, though. These store a ton of power. We could just plant one of those up there. If we get the science. They've got to finish their pilot license here. I sure hope those work. I could probably redo these here too. A little bit of extra power. But then again, this hardly ever drains all the way thanks to these. There we go. 71. Oh, nice. The guy working there is sleeping in. Let's see. Well-being. Maybe we can make it a little nicer. Maybe they'll work a little faster. Let's get that in there. How are these doing? Water's not quite moving over them yet. Oh yeah, that's much better. For 2, there's still gaining about 150 over what it had. It moved for a second, then it stopped again. That's weird. Well, make up your mind. Do we have current? Do we not have current? There it goes. Oh, now it's even doing better. Yeah, that's what we wanted to see. Good to go there. Oh, man. Yeah, that's really a lot higher. So, good. Power supply over here. We could do that to over here, but I'm not that worried about it. If we start running low, then we'll figure it out. Is there any other decorations we could do over here? Roof. Do a roof right over the front entrance. Down, upside down statue. Pregnant statue. Well, we could probably do at least 2 of the statues, too, if we really wanted to. There we go. At least the beavers inside will be a little bit better off. Maybe they'll work a little bit faster. Some trees. Did they cut down some of these trees? Yeah, but they're already back, so too worried about it. Grapes. We have grapes. Good. All right, well, that's not bad. Just gotta wait for this. It's at 81%. Oh, not kimchi, methane. There we go. We're out of nenuphars. What are we doing on methane, though? We're up on methane, so... Yeah, well, let's just pause these and see where we go with it. Maybe. Almost done. We'll give them a quick day off. Maybe they'll all get something to drink, be much better off. They can finish that quick. I need logs here too. Hollerbot. One water. Thanks, Hollerbot. That's good. There we go. Plenty of water. Are you dropping the water off out here? Yeah, it looks like it. And you can get some water on the way back. No? Okay. Oh, take water out of there. Very good. He seems to be moving a lot of water. Maybe one or two at a time sometimes. You definitely need to get some kind of hauler optimize going on. It's alright. Must be exercise time. Oh, I'm still making balloons. I don't need to do that. This guy's making dynamite, right? Yep. Okay. Extra beavers. Oh, look at that. Upside down statue. It's going to use all my clay. You gathering clay? You're gathering clay. You are out of the water, so not gathering clay. Drill bits, drill bits, drill bits. Why are you not making this medium cauldron yet? Oh, I am. Drill bits. What are you making? You're making scrap again. Looks like we might be out of it. We've got ice cubes. Ice cubes can go in the ice blocks. No, the ice blocks are the ice cubes. So we'll get some frostbomb going. Make sure that the injuries are kept down. $99%. We'll make a quick save here, just in case. Of course, they save it for the next day. Why wouldn't they save it for the next day? Oh, they not finished this yet. Everything's there. They just have to come and build it. Weird. 99%. Come on. Get to 100%. Hey, there you go. Maybe. Just maybe. Hey, they got it. You know what? Make us some more processors while you're at it. Means somebody put it in there. Come on, Zulabar. See what you got. There it is. Yay. And our pilot is Zinma. Prioritize. And we'll see it take off. All I gotta do is bring it 50. There it goes. Look at it go. Well, kind of zoomed in on that, but it took off. That's what we've been looking for this whole time. We have our airship, and it is, well, it's there. It must have forgot to leave the map, but it is there. Yay! All right, that's what we wanted. Whew, that was a long, long, long series. But fun. Very fun. Very good to do. Waterbeavers is always challenging, but very fun. Some things can take a little bit of time, but that's okay. Trades with the efficiency of tin balloons and looks cool. But let me... Yeah, he's just kind of hanging out there. That's all right. Oh, there he goes again. Where you going? I guess they're going again. Okay, well, I guess we'll see if they come back into maybe the other side of the map. But while we're doing that, I think what we'll do, since that was the end goal. Where's he? You know what? We're going to go into dev mode now. First thing I'm going to do is free camera. All these balloons floating everywhere. Also, look how much of this map got used. It's a wonderful map, by the way. So, if you have a chance to play Waterbeavers, try this map. I think you'll like it. Also, let's turn that fog off. Oh, he's coming back. There he is. See how he lands and turns around. I want to know. That is not a bad little colony. You can kind of make everything out. Balloon coming in, sweeping in from the left. Not too shabby. Well, we'll let him land. I guess we'll let him land. Do they want to land? No? Okay. Well, that's all right. It's an airship, not a land ship. So let's take a look at some of the things that we didn't get to this time. What? We'll start here. Giant log bridge. I believe these have been in there for a while. I think they're just basically support structures between things. Nothing too exciting there. Got a bridge platform. Yep. You've got your pillars if you want to build anything. Mega platforms for building on top of these. Oh, interesting. Do you have to put in your own logs now? Okay. There's the bridges. Different kind of district centers, which when I started this map weren't yet a thing, so it wasn't really set up for it. We didn't get to use them, but that's okay. The concept is there. Broken expedition cart. Oh, you can rebuild that in dev mode. Oh, airship's moving again. Where you going, buddy? Who knows? We'll find out. Are they going to circle around the map? Let's keep looking while we're waiting. We've got a couple of different traders, which it's nothing too fancy. Houses. We've got all of our aqueduct segments here that we didn't really get to. They all require the giant trees. Oh, yep, he's turning around. He's just not finishing that. Primitive dam upgrade for the 4-way. Let's see. Storage. There was the giant buried tank that was, at the bottom instead of at the top. There is the gargantuan warehouses, which really are just massive. But I've used them in other things, so we've seen those before, and it's the same with the storage pile. Which, in all honesty, you can store more in the abyssal place, so it's kind of it's a neat idea, but why? Let's see. You got your warm storage, your gas tank, your cold storage. Anything neat in here that we didn't get to? Logging loft. Oh, he's coming in for a landing. There we go. What a round trip that was. The time got 3 of the frozen human meats. Nice. Okay. That's pretty good. Water. Nothing special. Food, I think we pretty much got everything except maybe like the attic, which is just another buff, I guess you could say. Greenhouse, basically the same as the other versions of greenhouse. Forestry viewing. That's just literally, that's another what is this? Well-being thing. Nerdy upgrade. Yep. Okay. Decorating. You could make yourself a beaver with the pointer. Some hedges. Golden gate. Golden fence. Ooh, those are pretty. Okay. Monuments. Let's take a look. We didn't really unlock any of these. I think that's somebody different. Oh, he's lifting a log. Metal worker. Nice. Project Triumph. Oh, this must be Statue of Dunking. Oh, yep, Statue of Dunking. Project Triumph. If I can find a place for it, you know what? Let's just put it down. What does it do? Building isn't connected by any paths, so let's find that first. Path, you. This? Are you an entrance? Oh, well, maybe the entrance was one away here. Yo. Finish that, and we'll connect it in here. Okay, so that solves one problem. Not enough materials to launch. This building needs deeper water to function. Oh, okay. Well, that water's never going to get that deep there. So... yeah, sure, why not? Okay. How deep of water does this need to function? Six deep clean water pond. Okay. Well, I don't know if I have any of that on the map. Okay. So we'll have to make it real quick. Do. There we go. Okay. Monuments. That looks good to me. Can I build a bridge out there? Sort of. Where is that extension part? Actually, can I do this? Build a... there we go. Now, can I build a bridge onto that? let's just experiment for a minute. There we go. Platforms, double platform here. And all right, are you connected in? Not enough materials to launch. Well, you know what we can do with that? Give all. Let's see what happens. Well, not enough materials to launch. What materials are you needing? Didn't I hit give all? Did I miss something? Looks like it's logs. Okay. There we go. All right. We're ready for the launch. I think we're launching these beavers to the moon. There we go. Wonderful. All right. Ah, that was so fun. A great mod, a great map, and we got our airship. Let's see. Congratulations. Despite the initial circumstances, you managed to survive and build a great city in this hostile land. You can now leave your Whitepaws to their own device and take a break from this insanity. They will be fine. Despite some accidents, you've not only tamed this land, but also uncovered the secrets of ancient human technologies, opening the path to outer space for all beaver kind. Now, even if the Earth ultimately fails and dies, we will be able to seek refuge among the stars. Ha, surely those fools never thought of that. What a wonderful end. But I am going to call it there for the evening. Just want to say thank you to everybody that joined me along the way. I should be back next week. We're probably going with the Ember Pelts, but we will see what the week brings. Let me see if there's anybody over on Twitch to raid, since I still haven't figured out YouTube or anything along those lines. So, I don't know anybody there. Let's search and filter. Let's just go Timberborn. Nope. See if there's anybody else playing Timberborn. Yep, Timberborn. Who else is playing Timberborn? There you go. All right. Well, there's somebody else playing Timberborn, so a blue. We're going to go see them. So, as always, just want to say thank you very much for stopping by, and hope to see you next time. Bye.